Alexei Navalny was for many years one of the leading critics of the Kremlin and the symbol of hope for change, and had every chance of becoming president of Russia. His death was part of a tragic scenario against the backdrop of pseudo-presidential election. It is now a clear lesson for anyone who was thinking of opposing Putin, experts say.
There are lessons to be learned from this, and of course it will have a deterrent effect of any political opposition to the central government. Kyle Giles, senior consultant for Russia and Eurasia at Chatham House.
According to analysts, there is no significant political opposition in Russia at the moment. There is also no opposition movement outside Russia that can really influence events in the country.
The biggest problem that has plagued the Russian opposition for years is that there is no way they can start a coordinated movement towards a clear goal. If Alexei's death could not nudge the Russian opposition in that direction, it would be incredibly important. But frankly, I'd be very surprised if that does happen. Maybe his death will cause the opposition to rally. Graham Robertson, political scientist, in an interview with Medusa.
The Kremlin's actions demonstrate that there can be no dissent in Russia, experts say. The proof of this is a number of political murders in recent years and mass prosecution of the undesirable.
It shows that the sentence in Russia now for the opposition is not just imprisonment, but death. And I think it also shows that Russia is now kind of challenging the West. Nigel Gold-Davis, senior fellow for the Russia and Eurasia in the International Institute for Strategic Studies.
However, Alexei Navalny's death may help unite the opposition, human rights activists believe, if its representatives are able to consolidate their efforts and put aside those differences or ambitions they may have had for their entire life.
I don't think the Russian opposition will be able to produce a leader like that right now. We can only hope that Navalny's team and perhaps his wife will pick up the banner and try to maintain the influence that they have over many Russians and the influence that they have over many Western institutions. Whether that will cause them to join the ranks of other Russian opposition figures, I doubt it, but I certainly hope so.
The experts believe that the opposition cannot unite around a politician now simply because someone becomes a new leader. Such a figure must emerge naturally, just as it did with Navalny. But so far, political scientists and analysts do not see such a person among Russian politicians. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Natalia Husak, Volodymyr Shtangelov, UATV News.